Bobby Wambacher ready to get them after it. It's not too often, guys, that we see the influences that we see from Chaz Polson for his favorite fighters. Obviously, one of them is a little nod of respect to a collegiate teammate, or both teammates for that matter, I should say, in Bryce Meredith and Archie Colgan, but a couple of guys that are on the rise.
The power. They both just stunned each other with a jab.
You have to love that right away. Folks, don't blink. This is not the fight to go and get a bathroom break for.
I think this might be the record for most southpaw versus orthodox matchups on one card that I've seen. It's unbelievable how many southpaw versus orthodox matchups we've had tonight.
Very true, and a very strong observation there, Cody.
We got blood coming out of Chaz Polson's nose right now.
When it comes to the wrestling or shooting for the takedown, especially for these single leg specialists, how does switching up the stance or maybe that off matchup that way impact it? And just like that, we have strong action.
Go for it!
Oh, jumps the gilly. He jumps the gilly, and he's out.
Oh, my Lord.
Wow, the grappling exchanges between these two are happening so fast.
Wrestling versus jiu-jitsu right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Jab, don't give him free space. Jab or cheap,
That left body kick that Chaz Polson threw earlier, that had to have been thunderous. We could see the bruising on the ribs right now at JD Mena.
Both of these guys got clipped early. Both had their advantages in this first 2 minutes. We're going to see a little bit of a breath taken here.
Elvis, wide stance.
Chaz is having a hard time breathing through his nose, obviously with the blood, and that's an issue. And for a guy that has kind of shown that cardio might be his weak spot, it's something to keep an eye on for sure.
Yes, sir, definitely. But we thought that we had something unique earlier. We have our second spaghetti entry for the post-fight meal tonight, guys. Chaz Polson. Yes, it has to be mom's spaghetti.
Spin into him. Get your back on the cage, JD. Get your back on the cage.
Chaz doing a good job impressing Mena up against the cage.
He's resting here. You got to keep the pace. High volume. Keep the pace up. Don't let him rest, JD. He's resting.
Chaz has a 2-on-1 on Mena's right side as he's pressing him up against the cage.
Keep getting you back to the fence. Wide stance here.
I'd like to see Chaz kick out that leg of Mena as he just did.
10 seconds left in the final frame. Short time. Strong overhand right there by JD Mena. Glancing blow.
Head kick.
What a first round.
Absolutely. You have to love seeing that type of action and high-paced action at that from the big boys who can bang. What are you offering to the red corner, to your fighter Chaz Polson, if you're Ryan the Lion Schultz right now?
I'm definitely telling him to be careful if he wants to shoot in. His first shot was a little bit, left his neck open just a little bit, and Mena was able to snatch that up. He was able to get out of it, but I would offer him just to, if you're going to shoot, be a little more mindful of where your neck is. Keep your head up.
Gentlemen, after one frame, we had a bit of back and forth action there. Do you have a lean on who may have taken that round?
I would probably give the round to Polson. He had a little bit more cage control. Neither guy landed really crazy power shots. They each landed one first exchange. The guillotine was tight, but it wasn't really that close. It was a super quick exchange, so I would lean a little bit towards Polson, but there's no telling.
Yeah, that one could go really, literally either way.
There you go, nice kick. Come on, volume. Jab. No free space. Nice, good.
Stiff jab from JD Mena.
JD Mena looks a little more comfortable in his stand-up, moving around fluidly.
Circle. Wide stance, push ahead.
Chaz shoots in and scoops at the legs. Chaz landing big shots as Mena goes for the heel hook, inverts underneath.
Take that heel! Take that heel! Regard!
Strong body shots right there to soften up the middle from Chaz Polson from the top. Chaz Polson
No hooks, but this is tight.
Shake him up!
It's tough with no boots and super sweaty though. And there is the tap right there.
What a
Chaz
slick
Polson
transition from
by
Chaz
submission.
Polson. That was super slick by Chaz Polson. Took the back like my boy Josh from no hooks, sinks in the choke, flips him over, gets the finish.
Just that squeeze.
Chaz attacked that immediately. Once he gave up his back, he just threw it in. And yeah, once you have that under there deep enough, hooks aren't that necessary. But he did gather the hooks at the end and finish with a gable grip. Great job by Chaz.
Man, that was definitely the action that it was cracked up to be between those two middleweights. Again, there was back and forth action on each side. Even going into this round right here, you did see the wrestling prowess of Chaz Polson show through, though, especially with that scoop on the takedown. And once he saw his opportunity, he pounced on it and was not going to let that evade him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Bobby Walkout, steps in 1 minute of round number 2. Declaring your winner, gives submission to your rear naked choke. And fighting out of the right corner,